If you've lost the Materials Safety Data Sheets (MSDS), now commonly called Safety Data Sheets (SDS), under the current WIS 2015 system in Canada, take immediate steps to replace them. This is a legal requirement under Ontario's Occupational Health and Safety Act (OHSA) and the Workplace Hazardous Materials Information System (WHMIS) Regulation, Reg. 860, as well as Federal Hazardous Products Act and Hazardous Products Regulations. Note: MSDS refers to the older format pre-WIS 2015 GHS alignment. Most are now standardized SDS in a 16-section format. The process is the same for lost, outdated, missing ones. Steps to take if an MSDS is lost. 1. Verify it's truly missing. Double-check your workplace's SDS inventory, binder, digital folder, or management system. Search backups, shared drives, or supplier portals. 2. Report it immediately and notify your supervisor, health and safety representative, Joint Health and Safety Committee JHSC, or designated WHMIS SDS coordinator. Do not continue work with the hazardous product without access to hazard information if it poses a risk. 3. Obtain a replacement promptly. Contact the supplier or manufacturer directly. Preferred method: request an updated electronic or printed copy. Suppliers are required to provide current SDSS for their hazardous products. Use reliable online resources. Many manufacturers post SDSS on their websites. Search by product name, brand and SDS. Trusted databases include supplier sites, CCOHS, or third-party SDS libraries. Ensure they're current and match your exact product. If the product was produced in-house, employer manufactured, prepare a workplace SDS compliant with WHMIS requirements. 4. Make it accessible. Once obtained, ensure the SDS is readily available to all workers who may be exposed, for example, in a central binder, digital system, or near the product. Update your inventory and training as needed. 5. If you can't obtain it after reasonable efforts, especially in Ontario, document your attempts, for example, emails, calls to supplier. Notify the Ministry of Labour, Immigration, Training and Skills Development MLITSD in writing per OHSAS 37 for and WHMIS Reg. This applies if you are unable to get a supplier SDS label despite efforts. In the interim, continue safe handling based on labels, worker training, and general hazard controls, but prioritize replacement additional requirements. SDSS must be current updated within 90 days of significant new information in Ontario. Employers must actively seek updates every 3 years in some cases. Workers discovering missing outdated SDSS must report it for correction. In contexts like electrical work, for example, involving hazardous materials like cleaners, lubricants, or sealants, the same WHMIS rules apply. No specific override in the Ontario Electrical Safety Code or ESA documents for electrical installations. Employers must provide WHMIS education, training so workers know how to access, use SDSS and recognise hazards. For Ontario-specific guidance, refer to the Ministry of Labour's WHMIS resources or contact them directly. If this relates to a specific workplace or product, for example, in an industrial, electrical setting, consult your JHSC or a safety professional. Always prioritize worker safety. Don't use the product without proper hazard info if risks are unknown.